Everybody, tomorrow we're stepping away from our series in 2 Samuel. Going to do a special Sunday along with churches all across Canada. In fact, along with our neighbors to the south, I think that there are hundreds, maybe thousands of churches participating to take the third week of January and to teach on biblical sexuality. Okay, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Now, I was thinking, I'm so thankful the last few weeks for my pickup truck. Sounds like a funny thing, right? But I am. Because it's got four-wheel drive, it's got this shift on the fly. It's like this snowy weather, ice everywhere. There's so many times in the last 2 weeks that I didn't even bother taking out Lisa's vehicle, which usually I use to save gas instead of my truck. But in this weather, the truck was getting priority. Two-wheel drive, shift into four. In fact, we even took the kids snowshoeing up to Dakota Ridge and, used four-wheel low to climb down that hill. And boy, I'm just so thankful for a truck. Once you own a truck, I was saying to somebody the other day, once you own a truck, you're wrecked, man, because it is the ultimate utilitarian vehicle. You don't want to have anything else. Now, the thing is about my truck is that before this truck, I really never had a four-wheel drive vehicle. I didn't know the application of four-wheel drive. What do you do on dry pavement? How fast can you go if you're on the highway? When do you use four-wheel low? When can you shift? When can you do this? So you know what I did? I actually pulled out the manual from my truck and I spent some time studying the manual so that I would know how to properly apply and use the four-wheel drive. And I'm so glad I did, because now it's like awesome. I love it. I can't live without it. I'm just so thankful for that vehicle. It's like perfect. And that's what the manual does. Now tomorrow, we're going to talk about biblical sexuality. And in our country, even with our government, with all sorts of people, there's all sorts of people claiming to be the experts, to say, hey, this is how this works. This is how this should go. This is the design for life. What we're going to do is tomorrow, we're going to pull out the owner's manual, okay? We're going to spend some time talking about biblical sexuality and see what God's application is and what God's heart is and what God's design is for men and women. And God has a design and a pattern that He has set for healthy biblical sexuality. And you know where that happens? In something called marriage. It's His design. It's His plan for human beings. And it's something that we need to see as an act of worship. It's something that we need to see as a gift from God that is to be a blessing from Him. In fact, I would say this: God does everything that He can to promote healthy biblical sexuality within the context of marriage, and Satan is seeking to do this. He's trying to promote every kind of sex possible outside of the marriage covenant. And so tomorrow we want to go back to the owner's manual and get a clearer picture once again of what God's design is. So we look forward to seeing you and having you with us tomorrow, 9:30 Sunday morning. God bless you.